Hello, seniors. I just wanted to shoot a quick video to send it to you guys. I wanted to, first of all, apologize for the sad situation that we are all in. I miss you guys all terribly. It is so hard to be home all the time. I know that. I know a lot of you guys are working right now and you're very busy. And a lot of you guys are at home self-quarantining, like I am with my kids. And we are going stir crazy. I'm sure you guys are. And, or you're working a whole bunch. Either way, I am sad of this with the situation that we are in right now. I'm missing you guys like crazy. I know you guys are probably kind of bummed out with where we're at as well. So just know that I understand. I'm sorry, and I feel you. Please let me know if there's anything that I can do for you, or if you guys need anything at all. I would do anything I can for you. So in terms of communication, I want to basically just like lay out where we're at right now, talk about where we're going, because obviously we're going to be doing this for a little bit longer. So I think we just need to come up with a plan, which I think I have a pretty good kind of structure in mind. So I want to lay that out for you guys. Basically, I need some communication from you guys. That's the biggest thing for me, and that's what I've been spending the last like week and a half doing, is trying to reach everybody, trying to make sure that I have communication with everybody. There are still a few of you guys that I have not heard from, so if you are one of those people, please, please, please contact me in some way. Send me an email, drop a comment somewhere, put something onto that question. Get set up on Remind, do something so that I know that you're hearing me, so that I know that I have some sort of connection with you guys, because that's hard. It's hard to not see you guys and to not know whether you're checking or whether you are doing anything, or you're working on anything, or if you have questions and you're feeling out there all by yourself, that kind of thing. So let me know where you're at, okay? I want to hear from everybody and hear how you guys are doing, both with school and just how you're doing in general, because I care about you guys and I miss you, and this is hard. So yeah, let's make sure we're doing lots of communication, however that looks for you. The first thing I want to talk about today is the assignments that we have so far that we're working on right now. I put one assignment in there. It has two parts, right? So the first part is your journal. It does say in there to handwrite it. If you typed it, that is completely fine. If you handwrote it, take a picture of it, drop it into the Dropbox. So you'll have a couple of documents on this one Dropbox, okay? Part one will be in there, but then part two should be in there as well. Okay, so part one is going to be the journal aspect of it, which you guys had some freedom. You could do kind of whatever you wanted in terms of that. Some people have asked how long should it be, and my expectation would be that it would be at least a solid paragraph long. Okay, each entry would be at least a solid paragraph long. So that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Part two is a letter. You could get to choose which letter you want to do. Do you want to write a letter to an incoming freshman, or do you want to write a letter to your future self? I have seen some of you guys have started this. Some of you guys are writing your letter to your future self, talking about the situation that we're currently in right now, which is real, and that's good. So, you guys, however you chose to do it, like I said, if you did part one and you hand wrote it, that's great. Snap a picture, phone, on your computer, however you can do it, and get it dropped into that Dropbox as well. I set the due date for Friday. I will leave that open until 11:59, just like I always do on like these kinds of assignments, on Classroom, on Dropbox, or if I was on Turnitin, whatever. I always leave it open until 11:59. So you guys have all of Friday to work on it and just get it submitted by Friday evening. That's going to be kind of the structure that I'm going to follow. I'll get to that in a second, I guess. I'm just referring to my notes down here if you guys are wondering what I'm doing. Okay, so the independent book project, you guys should all have a book. That is continuing on. You guys all have that you can be working on. That can just be going on in the background of whatever we have going on. I give you guys Fridays to work on it. You guys spend whatever time you can working on it, okay? I'm going to send out a survey, maybe a question, something on Google Classroom probably on Friday, just asking you guys to verify what book you want to do, and then what project you are thinking about doing with it as well. You guys have complete freedom in terms of your project itself. I gave you guys that list. If you need a copy of that, just shoot me an email, ask me for it. I will give it to you in some way. Maybe I'll just put it in a materials section in your Google Classroom just so you have access to it. But you guys can also come up with your own idea. Look online, come up with something individual, creative. Just run it by me through the survey, and I will let you know if I think you need to do anything different with it. Sometimes I just like add a description or add something to it to make it equitable with the other projects that I have already laid out. So I'll do that on Fridays, since Fridays usually are independent book project day. And I'll probably have you guys check in just kind of where you're at with that kind of weekly. Your grades are pretty much up to date right now, you guys, unless there's something that has been turned in late over the last couple of days. I want everybody to make sure you're checking your grade. If you're not passing right now, I have reached out to you one way or the other, whether it's through reminder, through email, or through a comment or whatever. I have reached out to you in some way. Some of you I've heard from, some of you I've not heard from. So if you are one of those people, please make sure you're communicating with me and let me know what you need from me. If you need explanation on any of those assignments that you're missing, or how I can help you get to where you need to be, okay? That takes me to the plan for how we're going to move forward from here, basically. I am planning on putting something into Classroom, a new topic for each week. I will do that either on Sunday or on Monday morning. And that will have kind of what we'll be doing for the week. I will put probably a video. Anything that I put into a video, I will try to put into a PowerPoint as well, so that you guys can make sure that you can access whatever I'm giving you. If you're having trouble accessing anything, please let me know in some way, so that we can make sure that you guys get what you need, because there are still people that can get you guys information. We can still have you guys call the school and get a computer or do whatever we need to do. I know the school's still open right now from 8 to 2 today at least. If you guys need to pick something up, that would be a great time to do it. So let me know what you guys need in terms of that. The other thing that you guys can do is if you feel like you are not getting what you need from email, from comments, from videos, whatever, please let me know a different way that we can communicate. If you need to call me, if we need to talk over the phone so you can talk something out with me, please let me know, because I can make that happen, okay? I want to make sure that you guys are getting what you need and that we have that open communication between us, because it's hard enough to not be together, right? Like when we're together, I can kind of feel the room out a little bit, see where you guys are at, see if you guys are understanding, see if you have that blank look on your face. I don't have the ability to do that right now, so I don't know whether you're seeing what we're doing or whether you're understanding what we're doing or what's going on. So please, please reach out to me so we can figure out how we can do this in the best way that works for you guys. So bring me back. Got a little bird walk there. Let's come back to the plan. So I'll have the topic. I will probably have a video. I will put anything into PowerPoints that you guys need to see, take notes on, whatever. I'll have some sort of an assignment. Kind of my plan right now is to come back to what we were talking about right before we left, was the literary perspectives. I will break it down even further, since we're not going to be able to spend the time together talking about it. I'll give you guys something to read. I will give you guys some examples. We'll focus on one perspective and kind of look at it like that. I will also, I'll be kind of switching back and forth. We'll have probably 1 week where we're doing some reading with literary perspective kind of thing, and probably some writing that will go with that. And then we'll go to kind of the senior project and just kind of keep working on some of those things as well, so we can add to that portfolio at the end of the year. So that's my plan right now. The one thing that I haven't totally figured out is class discussion, because it's really hard to have these kinds of assignments without having any sort of class discussion. So I've been playing with some different ideas, perhaps doing something on Zoom. I have not set that up yet, so we'll see how that works, and we'll go from there. And maybe discussion on Classroom. That gets kind of messy, so we'll see how that works. And I want you guys to check in. Please, please, please check in with me every day. We need to have that communication. Look on Google Classroom. I will send out reminds. If you haven't set up Remind, please do that so that you get that into your phone, like this is what we're doing right now, or I just posted something. Above all, you guys know that I care about you and I love you and I miss you and I wish that I could see all your faces. And if I can do anything to help you, I would be so happy to do that. So please, please, please be in contact with me, and I will talk to you later.